should just sit here for 3 days? What y'all think? Yeah. Y'all really think that?
I'm not being funny anyway.
You know, I think it should take me 3 days. And you just have to write checks, the important things.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Cause I'm just like cursive, teach me how to make
And I'm gonna tell you, I won't forget every bit of this stuff coming back.
We should have 3 makeup days.
All right, everybody look, first of all, everybody's got to make sure they got a calculator. So if anybody needs one, phones are up. Phones should not be out. Phones are up. Cody, you got a calculator? All right, anybody else? Phone off your desk, Cody. Somebody's got one.
Where's my pencil?
Right here, where they always are.
Do I gotta sharpen it? Okay, I was about to say, I'd rather gouge my eyeballs out and write the poem than get up and sharpen that pencil.
All right, so 1 through 5, there's a certain way we can do it with formulas and stuff. We don't really have time. I'm going to let y'all just type 1 through 5 into the calculator. Just straight, yeah. Yes, I'm recording. So 1 through 5, just type them straight into the calculator and write the answers. I won't have to help y'all on any of these. So number 1, cosine of 150, what you got?
You want it in decimal?
No, let's leave it as a, you can leave it as a fraction. Negative root 3 over 2 is what I had. Is that right? All right, so y'all type 1 through 5 in. I'll give you a second. For number 5, it takes a little bit more time. Yes, I don't have the grades in yet, though. All right, so let's go to the next, number 6. All right, number 6. Sine of y, what's it say? 35 over 36. All right, everybody read the instructions above number 6. What does it say? Find the exact value of what? First quadrant triangle. So here's the deal. Y'all have to draw an XY axis. We have to draw a triangle in the first quadrant here and here, one for each one of your cosine X and your sine Y. So, Kara, get started drawing. Draw 2 coordinate planes. They don't have to be real big, guys. Put the triangles in the first quadrant on both of them, and I'll show you how to label the triangles. And really, we have already done this, what, about a month ago. We labeled triangles. So, all right, these are in alphabetical order. What do I mean by that? They give you one with an X, and they give you one with a Y. Make sure the first one is your X. Make sure the second one is your Y. Have them in alphabetical order, okay? I think you're less likely to make a mistake if they are. All right, cosine. Somebody give me the formula for cosine. You guys probably forgot the formulas are up here. Don't worry about those. We're doing these again. So it's X over R. Remember the R on the bottom? So if this is X and this is R, where does 60 go on the triangle if it's the X? Bottom. Good. Remember, that's your X-axis. Where does 61 go if it's your radius? Very good. You guys remember how we found the other side? 61 squared minus 60 squared. Type it in your calculator. Don't say it out loud. Let's give everybody a chance to do it. All right. Yep. Don't shout it out. What's the square root of that? Look at the board. 121 is 11. All right, so Georgia got 11. Everybody understand how we got 11? If I need to come look at your calculator, I will. Why? Typing these in. All right, now guys, if you need a guide on this, look, if you want to write this down, this is your X, this is your Y, this is your R. If you need to write that at the top of your page, or if you need to write that on your unit circle, that's fine with me. If you can't remember it, then write the guide. All right, now let's do the other one. All right, Grant, what's the formula for sine if you look off the board?
Y over R.
Y over R. So where does 35 go if it goes on my y-axis?
Up and down.
Up and down. Where does 37 go? How do we find the missing side?
37 squared.
37 squared minus 35 squared. Everybody do that. Let's type it in. Make sure we know how to get it. All right, what'd y'all get? 12. All right, that's the first thing you have to do You have to be able to label your triangles correctly or you're gonna miss the problem. Cody,
So we have to do triangles?
you have to do the triangles on these. I don't think you can do it if you don't.
If it's just like 60 squared, or 61 squared minus 60 squared, you do that?
I'm gonna say on these, show me the triangle.
You have to
Okay.
know what side you're on.
All right, now comes the formula part. Everybody get out your new formula sheet, the one I just gave you. All right, look at this side. Now you have this side on the back of the unit circle, but I wanted y'all to have the new formulas on the back, so I just added it again here. What's the formula for sine of x minus y? Find it in the middle of the page. Here it is right here. Does everybody see it? Sine of x minus y. Now look, I'm going to write it down. Y'all don't have to write it down if you don't want to. It's sine of x cosine of y minus cosine of x sine of y. And again, I don't care if y'all write this formula down or not. If it helps you write it, if not, you can just look at it on your paper. All right, but you do have to write this part down, Wyatt. Y'all have to have parentheses here and here with a minus in the middle, parentheses here and here. We're going to fill in the parentheses now and type in our calculator. So that part you have to write down. Yeah, you don't have to write down this, Grant, if you don't want to, but you do need to write down this part. I'm going to show you what numbers go in. All right, you guys ready? All right, Wyatt, watch. They are showing us cosine x is 60 over 61. I can go ahead and put that one right here. All right, what else are they giving us? Sine of y is 35 over 37. I can go ahead and put that one right here. So really, we just got to find these other two.
You're still in that same problem?
Yeah, same problem.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's going to get faster, I promise you. Just learning how to do the triangles, we had to slow down first time through. All right, Amelia, here we go. We got to write a fraction in both of these parentheses. Where do I look, guys, to get my fraction on sine of x? It's got an x on it. Which triangle do I look at? First one. The one that's got the x. The first one. Remember, they're in alphabetical order. This is your x, this is your y, right? So on this triangle, what is sine? Well, let's look. Sine is y over r. Okay. What goes on top for y? What goes on bottom for r? 11 over 61. That's how you know what goes inside the parentheses. Okay? Look at the next one. Which triangle do I look at to find this answer? The second one, because it's got a y. What's the formula for cosine? Look on the board. X over r. Okay, looking at this triangle. Which one's x on top? Which one's r? Good, Sadie. 12 over 37. All right, so again, I don't have to see this, guys, but I do have to see those four fractions. Type that in your calculator exactly like it is. You should have your answer. I got a decimal. I got negative 0.8719. If you round it up, it goes to 20. I don't care if y'all round or not.